requests, and a lot of people asking me constantly, Lee, will you do more leatherwork videos? Lee, will you do tooling videos? Lee, just do some more with leather. So I've got this cleaver to do for a very good friend, and I wanted to show you how I go about it. Right, so I've got a rough idea in my head that what I want this to look like. I think that I want some kind of collars coming over here with my fast deployment strap going around here, I think. But then again, I'm not sure. I know it's going to have to be, you know, a slip-in pouch type sheath. You know, open topped sheath, because, excuse me, it is very thick also. Okay, so I think the camera's working okay now. I know when I got to the 2-minute mark last time, it for some reason it just shut off. So okay, so all I've done is I've basically taken this, rather than me do it like I normally do and draw around it and sort of roughly cut it out, I thought I'd bring you right along for this. And each night what I think I'm going to do is just upload it rather than keep it all and have a big long video, so you can have a look forward to it maybe for something to watch over the up and coming days. I'm just not decided on how I want to go about it yet. What I could do is maybe do the over here like I'd like to, but wet mould these sections. So, which would be kind of cool. Okay, so if I do that, I want roughly these to come out here like that. We will have some leather coming here, going up into a cutout there, and then into those. Yeah, or we could have it like that actually. Yeah, I think it's working now. It's fine. Okay. And then I'd like to follow the contours of this knife if possible. So really and truly I want to replicate that there. So I'll use the cleaver a bit smaller than that, we won't need it to be that wide. Maybe there. Okay, continue that out. Bring that into there, like that, and then here will be another section here, leather there, and then it will follow. Okay, so we'll have stitching here, here, and here. Yeah, I think that'll work. It'll have to come in, the point will have to come into there, then drop down into this section here. So we'll need a little bit of room there for it to be able to do that. And we'll need a little bit of room yeah, for the welts. Like that. Okay, hope you can roughly sort of see that. Okay, so what I'll do now is, I don't know whether to have them that way or whether to have them that way. I'm not sure. That way or that way. What I'll do is I think I'll cut them off straight and then I'll figure out how I want that to look. Right. And that'll be a start. And what we'll have then for retention, we'll have the strap down there like that. Something like that. Yeah, I think that'll be kind of cool. Okay, what I'll do is I'll cut this out because it's going to be quite big and unwieldy, and I'll bring you back. Okay, I just thought I might as well bring you along for it. I can always maybe speed up some of these processes. Cozy, if you're watching this, your present is still going strong and I still use it every day. Especially for this side. I mean, for the actual leather I still use an awful lot and my little Irwin. But for all this type of stuff I use this one and it's great. Okay, so now this is going to be tricky. I have to try and find a... Okay. And just chop that off there. I've given myself much more than I need. Okay. So there, if we take this now, is roughly what we've got. You see? There'll be enough there for a welt. And for putting it back in, you'll come in this way like this. Sorry, you'll come in that way like that. Drop it down. And it will drop into place. But we need to figure out how I want these to look here. I mean, what we'll do as well is we'll mould that around, I think. Like that. And then we'll have the retention here. Yeah, and then it can just... Would it be that side or this side? It'll be this side. You'll just flick it up there. That'll pop open, the strap will pop open. Well, what I'll do is I need to make another one of these now. I'm just going to cut out another one of these and then we can have a look how the two pieces fit together. Okay? Okay. Camera's, I think that's in focus. Okay, so as always, start by sharpening my tools. As you all know, it is very important. Makes your job and life a lot easier. I used to do a lot more stropping with these, but I've found sometimes leaving a little bit more of a toothier edge helps with the leather cutting. Okay, I've had this blade in here a long time now, it's probably a year or so. It'll be due for a change soon, or I'll swish it around, and eventually by sharpening it a lot like that, it turns the edge into a convex edge. Okay, so what we need to do now is pick a part of the leather that we want to choose, and this has got some lovely growth marks here, so this is where I'll start for this piece. Take a pencil and we'll draw around that. Sometimes I'll go around the scratch hole, sometimes, yes, some lovely growth marks there, and see the next piece we will go there. Okay. You noticed I flipped the template around, so we got a right and a left side. Otherwise you're going to have the fleshy side sticking out on the one side, which is not what you want. Okay. First thing I'll do is take a hole punch. Take that out. We'll do the same here. So that little bit dealt with. And we'll take another one. This one I made here. Okay. We'll do the same over here. I mean, if you haven't got these, which this is quite a big one, but you know, it's just as easy just to cut around it. If you have got one, you know, use it. It's always a little bit neater, but it's not, you know, 100% necessary. Okay. I'll cut a little bit of this out, and then what I'll do is I'll finish it off and then bring you back. There's no need for you to see me cutting all around it. When cutting into holes like that, be very careful you don't slip. Okay. I'll come back the other way for that in a minute. A little wiggle, just gently does it. There we go. Okay, I'll do the same with the other side and I'll bring you back. Okay. Right. So that side of it's done. We've got the two templates. All cut out. Now we're going to look at doing a bit of edge beveling. Now I know okay. That's better. Okay, so now I know that's going to be the side that faces out, so we're going to have a welt, but get rid of this bit at the top. Okay. We're going to have we can do the insides too. Do these. I was debating whether I was going to follow the contours or take some of the shape from the handle, some of the checkering and the beautiful grain structure, and I was going to follow that on and carve it into the leather, but I've changed my mind. Still not completely 100% which way I want to go down yet. You have to excuse the chair. That's driving you mental. Sorry. Okay. So now we want okay. bit of embellishment. Only going to need that to there, because we've got to come in with the stitching and stuff down there. Okay, do the same on the other side. Okay. Okay. Right, let's have a little look how it's looking. It's going to be nice, this. Round them in. That's how we'll be so far. We're getting there. Okay, I think. Well, I think I'm going to do the quilting like I said. So next thing is to start planning out the quilting. Then I'll bring you back. Okay, I don't know whether you can see the depth in that, but it's just like a quilt. Hope so. Okay, so now I know that's there, these will automatically line up. Okay, so now I can continue. You can do this freehand with the swivel knife. I've done it, but with the aid of the ruler, it definitely easens the burden of getting it wrong. Don't really like doing this on this. I found my spare. I use a Barry King for most of my work, but I found this one out. I had to have a real good look because I'd give a few away, and I'd found this one out after ransacking. Okay. I don't really like that sound and that crunching on the ruler. I should polish it all up. Okay. Okay, so yeah, that's great. So what we need to do now, yeah, it will be that one. Okay, so let's marry these two like that. been a while since I've done any of this. Great. So if you can't see, well, anyway, you get the idea. So I'll continue doing them and I'll bring you back. Okay, I don't know whether you can see the depth in that, but it's just like a quilt. Hope so. Okay, so what we need to do now is transfer that so it's the same on the other side. This leather's already cased, so what I'm going to do now is pick one of these lines like that. Okay, and we're now going to put the marking with a swivel knife. Now you can do this, I'll come back and do that one in a minute. Now I know that mark's there, the rest will automatically line up. Oh. Okay, so now I know that's there, these will automatically line up. Okay, so now I can continue. You can do this freehand with the swivel knife. I've done it, but with the aid of the ruler, definitely easens the burden of getting it wrong. Don't really like doing this on this. I found my spare. I use a Barry King for most of my work, but I found this one out. I had to have a real good look because I'd give a few away, and I'd found this one out after ransacking. Okay. I don't really like that sound and that crunching on the ruler. I should polish it all up. Okay. Okay, so yeah, that's great. So what we need to do now, yeah, it will be that one. Okay, so let's marry these two like that. It's been a while since I've done any of this. So if you can't see, well anyway, you get the idea. So I'll continue doing them and I'll bring you back.